To quote the first line from the opening text of Star Wars, Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith, war, it's horrible, it's brutal, it's terrifying. But the hard truth to swallow is that nothing drives significant technological advances like war. Each year, weapons become more and more powerful because we, human beings, love to find new ways to inflict suffering on one another. And the weapons in this video are some of the best. These are the 20 most powerful military weapons in action. But before we begin, make sure to subscribe to our channel and leave a like. Now let's get started. Number 20. The Challenger 2. First, we have the FV-434 Challenger 2. This tank is an imposing symbol of British military engineering, designed to withstand the most extreme conditions and offer superiority on the battlefield. At the core of this powerful machine is a network of heavy armor plates, meticulously constructed to resist a wide range of threats, from ballistic projectiles to explosive ammunition and artillery attacks. The Challenger 2 is not just a robust tank, but also designed to provide safety and comfort to its crew amid the chaos of the battlefield. The crew is protected with the highest possible resistance, and the variety of ammunition at its disposal, from armor-piercing rounds to high-explosive shells capable of demolishing the most fortified enemy structures, ensures its versatility in combat. Despite its imposing size and considerable weight, the Challenger 2 surprises with its agility and speed. It can reach speeds of up to 60 kilometers per hour, which, combined with an impressive operational range, allows it to cover great distances without the need for frequent refueling. This combination of power and autonomy makes the Challenger 2 a formidable machine in any situation. The Challenger 2's performance under heavy fire and in various combat conditions has solidified its reputation as a reliable and indispensable asset for the British Armed Forces. Equipped with advanced communication systems, the Challenger 2 keeps its crew connected and coordinated, essential for the success of complex operations. With amenities like air conditioning, it provides a more bearable environment for its crew, allowing them to stay focused and effective even in the extreme heat and pressure of the battlefield. Number 19. The MIM-104 Patriot. The MIM-104 Patriot is a high-tech missile defense system designed to protect against aircraft, missiles, and drones, acting as a shield for the skies. This advanced defense system is crucial for protecting military and civilian installations during conflict, capable of intercepting threats at impressive distances. The Patriot system is designed to detect, track, and intercept imminent threats, such as missiles or aircraft. But the key is that it does so before they can attack and cause damage. It uses missiles equipped with powerful explosives to destroy approaching targets. These missiles can be launched from the ground or from specialized vehicles. The system features powerful radars that scan the skies to assess the situation and look for potential threats. Its effectiveness is due to its ability to operate in various weather conditions, handling challenges like heavy rain and dense fog. If a threat is detected, the system calculates its trajectory and determines the best way to intercept it with millimeter precision. These devices are typically mounted on trucks, making them extremely mobile and capable of being deployed quickly in different locations, as it's always uncertain when or where something will need to be destroyed. The versatility and speed of the Patriot system ensure that it is always ready to act efficiently, regardless of the environment or circumstances. Although primarily used for missile defense, these Patriots can also be used to defend against aircraft and drones, proving useful in any situation faced in modern warfare. They are currently in use by various countries around the world, including the US and its allies, and are a key component in maintaining global security during times of tension. Number 18. M1A2 Abrams. The M1A2 Abrams is a large, robust, and powerful tank used by the United States Armed Forces and several other countries around the world. This tank is tough, with thick armor designed to protect its crew from enemy fire. Its composite armor is one of the most advanced, capable of withstanding high-velocity projectile attacks and tank-busting missile explosions, making the Abrams a mobile fortress on the battlefield. It is also armed with a 120mm smoothbore cannon, capable of firing various types of ammunition to destroy enemy tanks, buildings, and other targets. The cannon is extremely precise, with the ability to hit targets at impressive distances of up to 4,000 meters. The Abrams is powered by a gas turbine engine, which provides immense power to handle difficult terrains, reaching speeds of 68 kilometers per hour even on rough terrain like deserts and mountainous areas. Its mobility, combined with its ability to maneuver in tight spaces, makes the M1A2 one of the most effective weapons in dynamic and challenging combat environments. Inside the tank, advanced technology aids the crew in navigating and communicating on the battlefield, with night vision systems to see in the dark and sophisticated communication equipment to stay in contact with other friendly forces. The Abrams targeting and tracking system is integrated with cutting-edge technology, allowing target identification even under low visibility conditions. The Abrams has participated in several conflicts, including the Gulf War, the Iraq War, and other military operations, standing out for its durability and effectiveness. In all these scenarios, the M1A2 has proven to be a crucial piece for battlefield superiority, demonstrating that the combination of armor, firepower, and mobility makes it one of the most formidable tanks in the modern world. Number 17. M109 Paladin. The M109 Paladin is an artillery system used by several armed forces around the world and is known for its ability to fire extremely dangerous shots at long distances. This self-propelled howitzer was designed to provide artillery support to ground forces, functioning as a mobile artillery battery on the battlefield, capable of quickly responding to changes in situations while offering great firepower wherever needed. It is essential for ensuring fire dominance in large areas and neutralizing fortified targets that would not be easily hit by conventional weapons. It is equipped with a 155mm cannon capable of firing various types of ammunition, including high-power explosive shells, smoke grenades, and precision-guided projectiles. The versatility of the munitions allows the M109 Paladin to be effective against a wide range of targets, from enemy forces in the open field to underground installations. The Paladin is mounted on a tracked chassis, allowing it to move through difficult terrain and keep up with advancing forces. This chassis is designed to withstand extreme conditions, such as mud, snow, and sand dunes, making it highly effective in any environment. This means it can quickly reposition to provide fire support where needed, without relying on fixed artillery. The mobility of the system is a strategic advantage, allowing it to be deployed in hard-to-reach places and for its position to be constantly changed, making it harder to detect and attack by enemies. However, this artillery system is not automatic, relying on a crew of experienced soldiers who work together to load, aim, and fire the cannon, and then, boom! The coordination and skill of the crew are vital to the effectiveness of the M109 Paladin, especially in dynamic combat environments where time is critical. Number 16. M270 MLRS. The M270 is a self-propelled multiple rocket launcher system used by the armed forces of several countries. It can be mounted on a tracked chassis, which means it can move across different types of terrain and be transported to various locations to cause destruction. This system has the ability to be quickly relocated, allowing an immediate response to threats that arise anywhere on the battlefield. The launcher can carry up to 12 rockets at once, ensuring greater damage potential. Each rocket can presumably carry different types of payloads, such as explosive warheads, cluster munitions, or tactical missiles for specific purposes. The flexibility of the payloads allows the M270 to target a wide range of objectives, including enemy units, heavy equipment, and even air or naval forces, depending on the chosen munitions. The M270 can fire its rockets individually or in rapid succession if a fire barrage is preferred. This saturation fire capability can disorient the enemy, making it difficult to defend against coordinated attacks. When a threat is detected, the system then calculates its trajectory and determines the best way to intercept it. Additionally, the system is equipped with an advanced ballistic computer that ensures the shots hit the targets with precision, even at long distances. These devices are typically mounted on trucks, which makes them highly mobile and capable of being quickly deployed to different locations, as you never know when and where destruction may be needed. The mobility and agility of the M270 are essential in modern warfare scenarios where the ability to quickly change position is crucial to avoid counterattacks. Although primarily used for missile defense, these launchers can also be used to defend against aircraft and drones, and they remain useful in all situations faced in modern warfare. They are currently in use by several countries worldwide, including the United States and its allies. The M270 is often used both offensively and defensively, such as suppressing enemy positions, destroying fortified structures, or providing counter-battery fire against enemy artillery. The M270 has been in use since the late 1980s and has been used in various conflicts around the world. And since people continue to explode since its creation, it is still widely used today. Number 15. Caesar. The name Caesar comes from a long list of French words that basically translate to truck equipped with an artillery system. So it's quite similar to the Paladin we've seen, but with a French accent and a penchant for stinky cheese. This is a French 155mm 52 caliber self-propelled howitzer capable of firing 39 NATO standard 52 caliber shells, and it's equipped with all the necessary technology to accurately hit targets up to 40 kilometers away with one type of ammunition, or up to 55 kilometers with rocket-assisted and smart munitions. Oh, the fun! Now, this big weapon was developed in the 1990s and was first unveiled in 1994. Its design was made to ensure flexibility and efficiency on modern battlefields, being easy to transport and operate under adverse conditions. It was then introduced to the French Army in 1998, and by 2022, about 10 of these units were produced every year. This increase in production reflects the growing demand for a mobile and precise artillery system, especially as military needs shift toward a more dynamic and unpredictable style of warfare. But now, that number has increased to 2 or 3 per month, and sometimes more. The goal was to increase it to 8 units per month by the end of 2023. This increase in production also signals the growing popularity of the Caesar among armies from different countries, with several nations interested in acquiring the system due to its mobility, firepower, and proven effectiveness. In addition to its efficiency on modern battlefields, the Caesar can be easily integrated into artillery units, allowing armies to quickly adapt their forces to varied combat scenarios. Number 14. M142 HIMARS. The M142 HIMARS, which stands for High Mobility Artillery Rocket System, a less flashy version, is a lightweight rocket launcher mounted on a truck, currently used by the U.S. Armed Forces, among other countries. The system is designed for mobility and speed, making it easy to move quickly across different types of terrain. The HIMARS can launch various types of rockets and missiles with great precision and significant firepower. This flexibility allows it to be used for both offensive and defensive operations, quickly adapting to the battlefield. This machine is capable of launching 6 rockets in rapid succession or a single larger missile, able to hit targets with precision at distances of up to 186 kilometers. Its ability to launch rockets and missiles at such range makes it a valuable strategic weapon, capable of striking targets at considerable distances. Additionally, its compact yet powerful design allows the HIMARS to be easily integrated into different military tactics, from long-range attacks to close support for troops in the field. In this aspect, the system is relatively versatile, as it can carry different types of ammunition and be used in various environments. It is equally effective in different scenarios, from attacks on ground installations to moving targets like enemy vehicles and other mechanized forces. The design of the machine allows it to be transported by cargo planes, making it more suited for rapid deployment in different areas. This means it can be quickly positioned where needed, making it even more useful in dynamic operational theaters. The system is equipped with advanced targeting capabilities that allow for precision strikes, which, according to reports, minimize collateral damage, the death and destruction of innocent people and their homes. The system's high precision is an important feature, as it reduces accidental damage, even when the target is in densely populated areas. By the way, don't you think the euphemism in warfare is rather specific? Number 13. Panther KF-51. Now we have a machine that isn't in service yet, but has been showing its qualities all across Europe, awaiting its deployment in the armed forces of several nations in the future. This is the Panther KF-51, with KF being the abbreviation for the German word meaning combat vehicle, but I won't attempt to pronounce it to spare your ears. The entire structure is based on the hull of the already existing Leopard 2 A4, but it features a new and sleek turret design and an extra deadly autoloader with a 130mm main gun. This gun is significantly more powerful than those of previous models, providing a considerable advantage in terms of firepower. The main battle tank is currently under development by Rheinmetall and was first revealed at a European defense exhibition in June 2022. This introduction was a surprise to many experts, as the Panther KF-51 brings technological innovations that could shift the standard for modern combat tanks. Its mobility, advanced armor, and high-precision targeting systems are just some of the qualities that set it apart in the global defense landscape. In fact, the development of this tank isn't for any particular armed force. It's a private company that has sparked interest from some of the more aggressive and impatient nations in Europe, and has even been offered to provide its services almost mercenarily to the Ukrainian army. Rheinmetall has been involved in negotiations to build a factory in the country and produce up to 200 of these vehicles annually. This business move reflects the growing role of private companies in the military industry, as well as generating new political and economic dynamics. War, it seems, is big business for some. Number 12. The Altay Main Battle Tank. The Altay is a modern main battle tank developed by Turkey, named after the Turkish general Fahrettin Altay. This tank represents Turkey's ambition to independently develop its own advanced military technology, reducing reliance on foreign suppliers and strengthening its national defense industry. The vehicle is equipped with a 120mm smoothbore cannon, compatible with standard NATO ammunition. In addition to this large gun, it also features secondary armaments, including coaxial and externally mounted machine guns, providing increased capability against infantry, light vehicles, and low-altitude aerial threats. The tank's defense system is enhanced by modern reactive armor and possibly active protection systems capable of intercepting and neutralizing incoming threats such as anti-tank missiles. This combination of passive and active defense makes the Altay highly resilient in combat. It also features an advanced electronics and communication system, including sophisticated targeting systems, thermal imaging, and night vision, allowing the crew to detect and engage targets even under low visibility conditions such as fog, smoke, or nighttime operations. And like the other tanks we've seen, this one is also designed for protection and mobility across various terrains, making it a relatively standard tank in terms of military equipment. However, the Altay also aims to symbolize Turkey's technological progress, with future versions promising improvements in autonomy, artificial intelligence, and integration with reconnaissance drones. With production underway and deliveries scheduled for the Turkish armed forces, the Altay marks a new era for the country's armored vehicles, reinforcing its strategic presence in a frequently unstable region. Number 11. The Alvis Stormer. The Alvis Stormer is a British armored vehicle originally developed by the company Alvis Vickers, which was later incorporated into the defense giant BAE Systems. This versatile vehicle was based on the chassis of the CVRT, a series of light-armored British vehicles, but it features larger dimensions and expanded capabilities. The Stormer is a tracked vehicle with excellent mobility across various terrains, including mud, snow, and uneven ground, making it extremely useful in both urban operations and rural or hard-to-reach areas. Its modular design allows it to be adapted for a wide range of military roles. It can function as an armored personnel carrier, APC, command vehicle, combat ambulance, engineering vehicle, or even as an anti-air missile platform. In its APC configuration, the Stormer accommodates a standard crew of 3, driver, commander, and gunner, with additional space to transport troops or strategic equipment. Its armor provides protection against small arms fire, artillery fragments, and shrapnel, which is crucial in dynamic combat zones. The vehicle can be armed with a variety of weapons, ranging from light machine guns to more sophisticated missile systems. The most notable variant is the Stormer HVM, equipped with the Starstreak missile system, supersonic missiles designed to engage aerial targets with extremely high precision. This version can carry 8 ready-to-launch missiles and another 8 in internal storage, allowing for multiple engagements in rapid succession. These missiles are particularly effective against helicopters and low-flying jets, and their speed makes them difficult to intercept. The system is operated by a gunner using stabilized and thermal sights, allowing effective use even in adverse weather conditions. Over the years, the Stormer has been widely used by the British Armed Forces and has also been exported to other countries. Its combination of mobility, flexibility, and firepower makes it a solid choice for various types of missions. Whether transporting soldiers or taking down airborne threats, the Stormer performs its role with lethal efficiency. Number 10. The Leopard 2, Germany. This is the main battle tank of the German army. The development of the Leopard 2 MBT began in 1970, shortly after the entry into service of the Leopard 1. During this period, there was a significant threat of conflict between NATO and the Warsaw Pact, so the West German army sought a well-protected tank that would be superior to the models from the Eastern Bloc. The first prototypes of the Leopard 2 were completed in 1972, and by 1977, the Bundeswehr, German Army, had already ordered 1,800 of these tanks, both for immediate use and to eventually replace the Leopard. 130 tanks was completed in 1979, and the Leopard 2 was officially adopted by the West German Army that same year. It was considered an advanced and highly successful design as soon as it was introduced, and by 1993, the Army was operating a total of 2,155 of these tanks. The Leopard 2 also became a commercial success, being exported to several countries, including the Netherlands, Switzerland, Sweden, Spain, Turkey, and others. Many of these were sold to other nations from the surplus stocks of Germany and the Netherlands. By 2019, a total of 16 countries were using the tank, and in 2023, countries such as Finland, Germany, Norway, and Poland announced the delivery of some of their Leopard 2s to Ukraine, where they were used by Ukrainian forces during a counteroffensive against Russian troops. Number 9. T-84. Next, we have another tank for your analysis. This is the T-84, a Ukrainian main battle tank developed from the base of the Soviet T-80, originally introduced in 1976. The T-84 was first designed in 1994 and entered service with the Ukrainian Armed Forces in 1999. The T-84 variant is a more advanced version of the tank, featuring a new turret with an armored compartment for ammunition. 10 of these more sophisticated models were delivered to the Ukrainian Armed Forces in 2001. There is also a prototype called the T-84-120 Yataghan, which apparently includes a 120mm gun capable of firing standard NATO ammunition and guided anti-tank missiles. This version was developed with a focus on export. Number 8. K2 Black Panther, South Korea. Guess what? Another tank. This time, we'll analyze the K2 Black Panther, a South Korean main battle tank developed to replace the old M48 Patton and some of the aging K1 tanks in the South Korean Army. The development of the machine started in the 1990s, aiming to create a highly advanced and efficient tank. Well, that's always the goal, right? No one wants to develop an outdated and slow tank. The K2 Black Panther was designed with cutting-edge technology and all the firepower, mobility, and protection you'd expect. It features a 120mm smoothbore gun capable of firing various types of ammunition, including advanced kinetic penetrators and programmable high-explosive shells. The tank also comes with an automatic loading system, reducing the crew size to 3 people by eliminating the need for manual loading. It has an advanced fire control system and can be equipped with sophisticated composite armor and a modern anti-missile and anti-tank rocket protection system. The tank also features a sleek modular armor design, meaning parts of it can be easily replaced or upgraded. Powered by a 1,500 horsepower engine, the K2 can reach speeds of up to 70 km per hour on roads, with a range of about 450 kilometers. Its suspension system allows it to adjust its height for better maneuverability and stability, especially on rough terrain. The K2 Black Panther has been in service with the South Korean Army since 2014 and has been an important part of South Korea's efforts to modernize and upgrade its armed forces. Number 7. Type 10 Tank, Japan. Next, we have a rather formidable tank. The Type 10 is the 4th generation advanced MBT, short for Main Battle Tank, of the Japan Ground Self-Defense Force. It is manufactured by Mitsubishi Heavy Industries and was developed to fulfill a wide variety of missions. These include special forces attacks, anti-tank warfare, and mobile offensives. These tanks were primarily introduced to begin the process of replacing the older MBTs, the Type 74 and Type 90. The Type 10 was designed with a focus on maneuverability, effective protection, overall performance, and firepower. In all these aspects, the new tank outperforms the older models. The Type 10 features a turret equipped with an automatic loading system. It can rotate 360 degrees while the tank is in motion and also has several smoke grenade launchers. These MBTs are armed with a 120mm L44 smoothbore gun, manufactured in Japan by Japan Steel Works. In addition to the main gun, the Type 10 is equipped with a 12.7mm M2HB heavy machine gun and a 7.62mm Type 74 coaxial machine gun. To provide maximum protection to the crew inside the tank, it also features modular composite armor made of ceramic with nanocrystal steel, as well as protection against nuclear, biological, and chemical attacks. Number 6. The Merkava. Now we have the Merkava, a series of Israeli main battle tanks designed and built by the Israel Defense Forces, IDF. The name Merkava means chariot in Hebrew, but this deadly machine doesn't need horses to move. The first model, the Merkava Mark I, entered service in 1979, and the tank has evolved since then through several versions, with the latest being the Mark V. The Merkava features a front-mounted engine, which provides an additional layer of protection to the crew by absorbing some of the impact. It is also equipped with advanced composite armor designed to withstand various types of anti-tank weapons, and it is modular, allowing for quick repairs and upgrades. The Merkava has been used in several conflicts, including the war in Lebanon, the Gaza conflicts, and various operations inside and around Israel's borders. Number 5. The Leclerc tank, France. Since 1992, the Leclerc has been a fundamental part of the French army. This third-generation main battle tank was manufactured by Nexter Systems, a French state-owned arms manufacturer. Named after a French general, the Leclerc became the country's main armored platform after replacing the older AMX-30. Currently, there are 222 units in operation and another 184 in storage. The United Arab Emirates also has a significant number of these tanks in its arsenal. There are plans to begin modernizing 200 of these tanks with the Leclerc XLR, a fourth-generation model developed for modern warfare. Although still in operation, the third-generation Leclerc will gradually be decommissioned and replaced. Number 4. Chengdu J-20, China. While the United States has the F-35, China is close behind with the Chengdu J-20 Mighty Dragon. This is a twin-engine stealth combat aircraft developed by the Chinese corporation Chengdu Aerospace to be used by the People's Liberation Army Air Force, PLAF. Its main function is to dominate airspace as well as having precise attack capabilities. The J-20 line has 3 variations: the initial production model J-20A, the versatile J-20B with thrust vectoring, and the J-20S with a dual cockpit for team operations. The Mighty Dragon originated from the JX program in the 1990s, and the world got an appropriate glimpse of it at the China International Aviation and Aerospace Exhibition in 2000 to 2016. In February 2018, the first J-20 combat unit was established, making China the first Asian country and the second in the world to have a functional stealth aircraft. In terms of fifth-generation fighters, the J-20 is currently the third in operation, following the American F-22 and F-35. Number 3. Eurofighter Typhoon. The Eurofighter Typhoon is a European collaborative project with a twin-engine design and delta wings with canards, whatever that means. Initially created to ensure air superiority, it is now a highly versatile multi-role fighter. It was developed in partnership between Airbus, BAE Systems, and Leonardo through the Eurofighter Consortium. The NATO Eurofighter and Tornado Management Agency is responsible for the project, with the main customers being the United Kingdom, Germany, Italy, and Spain. The development of the Typhoon began in 1983 with the European Future Fighter program, uniting several European nations during the Cold War, which influenced the requirements of the time. The aircraft's name was defined in 1998 and it entered operational service in 2003. Since then, it has become part of the air forces of Austria, Germany, Italy, the United Kingdom, Spain, Saudi Arabia, and Oman. Kuwait and Qatar also placed orders, totaling 623 aircraft by 2019. Designed for agile air combat, the Typhoon has evolved to excel in air-to-ground missions, with adaptable armaments such as the Storm Shadow, Brimstone, and Marte ER missiles. Its first combat participation was during the intervention in Libya in 2011, conducting reconnaissance and ground attack missions. Since then, it has become a vital asset in the air defense of several nations. Number 2. Dassault Rafale. The Dassault Rafale has a name that can be translated as gust of wind or explosion of fire. It is a French multi-role combat aircraft developed by Dassault Aviation, featuring a sleek twin-engine design with delta wings and canards. The Rafale is loaded with a wide variety of armaments, making it capable of excelling in various roles such as air superiority, ground strikes, reconnaissance, and nuclear deterrence, interdiction, reconnaissance, close air support, strikes, anti-ship attacks, and even nuclear deterrence. Dassault affectionately calls it the multi-role aircraft. And they would, right? In the late 1970s, the French Air Force and Navy aimed to modernize their aircraft fleets. Initially, France joined other European nations for a joint European future combat aircraft project, but eventually followed its own path due to differing needs, something like the Beatles splitting up due to creative differences. The Rafale technology demonstrator from Dassault took off in July 1986, marking the start of an 8-year flight testing program that paved the way for its development. The Rafale is quite unique, focusing on domestic production, involving key French defense contractors such as Dassault, Thales, and Safran. Its advanced avionics, like the RBE-2A ESA active electronically scanned array radar and the OPTRO-NIC infrared search and track sensor, were all developed locally for this program. Although it was initially expected to enter service in 1996, the Rafale faced delays due to budget adjustments after the Cold War, so it took a little longer to be launched than planned. This aircraft has 3 main variants: the Rafale C, a single-seat version based on land, the Rafale B, a 2-seat version also based on land, and the Rafale M, a single-seat version based on aircraft carriers, which was introduced in 2001. It serves both the French Air Force and Navy. Its export potential was eventually realized, with customers including Egypt, India, Qatar, Greece, Croatia, Indonesia, and the United Arab Emirates. The Rafale has participated in various conflict zones, from Afghanistan and Libya to Mali, Iraq, and Syria. Number 1. The Lockheed Martin F-22 Raptor. The F-22 Raptor was created by Lockheed Martin as an advanced American combat aircraft specifically developed for the United States Air Force. It emerged from the U.S. Air Force's Advanced Tactical Fighter (ATF) initiative and was designed not only as an air superiority fighter, and who doesn't want air superiority, but also with capabilities for ground attacks, electronic warfare, and signal intelligence. Lockheed Martin was responsible for constructing the fuselage and weapon systems of the F-22, overseeing the final assembly of the aircraft. Boeing contributed to the project by supplying the wings, rear fuselage, avionics integration, and training systems. In 1999, the aircraft made its first flight and went through several designations, such as F-22 and FA-22. It was officially introduced as the F-22A in December 2005. Originally, the plan was to acquire 750 units, but the program was reduced to 187 production units in 2009 due to factors such as high costs, a limited number of air-to-air missions during that period, and the emergence of the more economical and adaptable F-35, a bold competitor if you ask me. The last F-22 was delivered in 2012. Well, that's all for today. No sound on the modern battlefields of the world and the secret armies of the greatest armed forces. Thank you very much for watching the video. If you liked our content, please subscribe to our channel and leave a like. Also, check out other interesting content that is appearing on your screen right now, and I'll see you in the next video. Until next time.